Yeah, we won't lie. We got some stuff going on here. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Got some stuff going on today. We're downsizing. Took a good look at the market and was thinking about what's next in the career and within higher ed, and are choosing to take the opportunity to sell the house while the market is still in our favor. And we've got some stuff in store for today. Stick around. This first place I'm going to check out wasn't on my initial list, but it's so close to the house. I think I want to check it out. I don't really know a whole lot about it, so we're just going to pull in and see what I can learn. So at Citrus Valley, the Husky is a prohibited dog breed, and no breed above 40 pounds, no dog above 40 pounds, and Bella is 47 pounds. So she's a Husky, and she's over their weight limit. Hopefully this is not a trend. So maybe you've picked up a little bit on what's going on, if I'm talking about parks, things like that. And I mentioned that we were downsizing. We're downsizing. We're reading the landscape, and we know that the seller's market is going to bust within the next 6 months or so. And we know because we work in higher ed, and there's some other stuff going on in our personal lives in terms of goals and things that we want to work towards. With that in mind, we just know that the Valley is not our long-term home. We've enjoyed it. It's been what we needed when we needed it. It was a good growth opportunity professionally. So all good things when it comes to that. It's just being able to be real with what your long-term goals are and doing the things day to day, year to year that are necessary. Keep doing those things that are necessary in order to meet some of those continued long-term goals. And that's where we're at. And we spoke with our realtor, and we think that we'll be able to earn a pretty decent return of investment on the house, and that money can be put away to go towards, whatever might be next, right? Could be, we don't think right now it'll be another house immediately. It's just not what we're thinking, but it could be putting it towards retirement property. We're 20 plus years into our professional careers, 15-ish hopefully left, years to go left, something like that. We've been planning for retirement in terms of putting money away for retirement since we started working professionally, but now we kind of want to start thinking about where do we want to live when we retire, and now's the time to plan for that. And if we are fortunate enough to get the return on investment with the house that we think that we can, I think that's kind of the goal. So with that in mind, we are downsizing. I might have to I was gonna go try to hit that park, but I couldn't quite get into the right lane quick enough. So today on my list of things to do is to take a few things to the travel trailer. I've gotten rid of several bags of clothes already. I'm gonna do that again here. I've got another couple of bags to take to the donation station. Just, I don't know, simplifying life right now? Is that, I guess people might think like, ooh, wow, kro, Dariella, midlife crisis. I don't think so. I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. Never gone through one of those before. I don't know what that means. I don't really know what that entails, but I feel pretty good about the plan. I feel some excitement, some nervous excitement. Uprooting your life is never anything that it's just gonna see, even for the most adventurous people, it's not gonna be, 1,000% smooth sailing the entire way, right? Like, there'll be hiccups along the way. We just should expect that. And we do. So there's some nervous trepidation, some excitement for sure. We'll see what happens. But stick around today for a quick vlog in terms of what we got going on. So here's the thing now. Just got done at Walmart. I need to message Daniela. She's coaching a debate tournament today. And I need to message her and let her know that at one of our options for the RV location, probably 3 to 6 months, something like that, prepay, something like that, just enough to try to get the house sold and assess what's next type of thing. But the first option, no huskies allowed, no dogs over 40 pounds. Gotta message her and tell her that. So next stop is McAllen Mobile Park. So not open today. I gotta admit I'm a little frustrated because I've called all these places that I'm stopping at today. I have called and I have emailed all of them, and I haven't heard anything back. And if they don't have space, that's all well and good. I just need to know. But actually, what does that say? So I don't know. I'm just gonna try to drive around and see what I can see. I mean, it's a RV campground, like it's a mobile park. You know, looks like they have plenty of pull-in spots. It looks like they have plenty of other things like to do. They have facilities here, like laundry facilities and things like that. It's all full hookup, which is important. They have shuffleboard. I mean, the other thing I was concerned about as I was starting to do some homework on this is I live in South Texas, so there are a lot of winter Texans here, a lot of winter Texans. And with RV, life being so popular right now, just in general, yeah, there are like these parks get filled during the cooler months, and it's February here. I say that as it's 81 degrees outside in February. The other day it was 94 degrees in February. So clearly this is it's going to be a warm weather location. And there are plenty of people here, plenty of people out and about. It looks like they have, it looks like a cornhole spot. So there's clearly stuff to do here, and clearly plenty of people around. And to be totally honest, like I would feel probably pretty comfortable in a well-established park. Some of these people are clearly here like throughout the winter. They are, they have their little golf carts with their big old rigs next to them. So, I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep calling and see if I can't get some more information. I can tell from the internet how much it costs here. It's significantly less than my current mortgage. So any way you look at it, we're gonna have a likely, significant return on investment for the house. That's awesome. Then we're gonna be saving money every single month, so even better. So that's just the more money that we can kind of put back into the account in order to put towards the, the retirement property that we're considering and thinking about right now. So this is high on my list, this place, if I can get them to call me back. But I also wanted to double check, and one of the things that I had emailed about was whether or not there was an age limit. I'm close to mid-40s. That is not 55. So, yeah. Winter Texans retirement community here. That was a concern. I need to find a place that will allow me to live here when I'm, in my lower to mid 40s. So we'll see. Next stop is I'm gonna head out to the site where we store the travel trailer, and I'm gonna put a few things in there and just kind of get a few things sorted. I'm gonna slowly be taking some clothes and things there to already have there, so I'm just kind of starting that process now, taking a few things that I know I'm gonna need it once I'm in there, and once I'm gonna kind of have them and keep it there. But also wanting to kind of get a better sense as to, with every little small load that I'm taking, you know, like what's the weight going to be of it and things like that. Just so I can kind of keep an eye on it. I don't really have to worry about it. Both trucks will pull it just fine. I just wanted to be cognizant of what it was. And I also wanted to use that as a measure of downsizing even further. Like, Karo, do you really need insert whatever this is? So next stop is the storage location for the travel trailer. We're gonna get a few things in there, tidied in there, and then we're gonna go check out, hopefully, one more park. And if we can't, then we're gonna go back and do some more research on the internet. So the McAllen Mobile Park is a little bit more expensive than the other one, the last one that I'm gonna look at, or try to look at today. It's kind of a whimsical decision. I'm here by myself this weekend and I wanted to get a few things done. So I didn't really plan as well as I would have liked to. I was kind of just hoping that I could show up and at minimum drive around, which I've been able to do. But one of the benefits to the one that I just came from is it is a little bit more expensive, but it's really close to the storage unit, where we have a storage unit secured for things like, you know, like our bed set that in the house. We know we're not going to get rid of it. So where are we going to put it? In a climate controlled storage unit. So it's really close to that. That also happens to be the place where we are currently storing the RV, which is where I'm at now. So there are some benefits to that. We'll see how things shake out. I need to get inside and put some stuff that I just purchased inside. This is what it looks like without the slide out. This whole slide from there to there pushes out about 8 feet or so. So obviously a lot more roomier when we have the slide out. But I just got a few things to drop off today. Going back in there is actually the bedroom. We'll do a proper tour at some point. Tidied up in here. I think I need some more bins, maybe a slightly bigger one. But I tidied up in here, cleaned this up at home, and I brought it here. All right, just got done, wrapped up at the trailer. I just needed to organize a few things. I wanted to reorganize the garage in the pass-through area of the trailer. This clicker, you have to be like right on top of the gate in order for it to work. This arm just doesn't, you have to be in just the right spot for the clicker to work. So I had to get out and reorganize my spot for that. But anyway, so just wrapped up at the location where we store the travel trailer, and honestly in the future, probably where we're going to be storing the 88 Bronco when I take the we're just going to do a little swap type of thing. You know, as much as we like our 88 Bronco, you know, build project, I can't imagine that project is going to be awesome sitting in the driveway while we're trying to sell the house. Actually, people in our neighborhood have actually commented about how they don't like it in our driveway. We do, you know, we do live in an HOA and there are rules, but we happen to not be breaking that one. You know, and Dadiella was the HOA president for a while, so, you know, I tried to ask to see if it was okay if we did certain things, but it's just no budging. Anyway, just kidding, by the way. But anyway, so we're done with done doing some stuff with the travel trailer. What I wanted to just do some organization in the pass-through area, that garage area underneath. Brought the flat top propane grill, and I have a charcoal grill in there. I think I need one more good size bin, maybe two, but one more good size bin to just make a little bit more room for some of the extra the extra tubes and, you know, things like that, the gray tank, the water, the black tank tubes, we're pretty intense about how we empty the tanks out when we're out and about, you know, with an order of things, so that with the gray tank we can like push and, you know, shove a lot of like clean water through at the end to kind of help keep everything cleaner. But still, you know, they're in plastic bins, and I just wanted to tidy up a little bit, and honestly then re-tidy so that I could see, well, all right, here's the space I'm working with. I obviously don't want to pack a whole lot of stuff in there, you know, but I do want to be able to see what is it I'm truly working with, so that I can then start to really prioritize what I'm going to be bringing with me when I move into the RV for, you know, an extended period of time. So that was the plan today. I'm on my way now to, it's called Orange Grove RV Park. We drove by it at night, and it's a gated community. I think aesthetically, and I don't know, I could be wrong once I get there, because I really kind of like the idea of being able to just back the RV up in with some, you know, citrus trees around you, and just kind of have, you know, a canopy of covering, and, you know, just a little bit of privacy with some of those trees, right? They were big trees. And I kind of like that idea, so I wanted to see if I could walk through, and so that's where I'm headed now. But so far from Citrus Valley, to where I can't go anyways because they don't allow huskies and they don't allow dogs over 40 pounds, and McAllen Mobile Park. So I've done some internet research, and I kind of narrowed it down to these 3 locations, and I'll expand if I need to my search, but just thinking about my needs and what they are, and price point, and, you know, good rates. There's some really nice parks down here, but they're also not going to be saving us any money. But some of those are also those 55 and older communities, so that's not obviously what we're interested in either. So I had it narrowed down to a small handful that I really wanted to go check out first. So that's kind of what today is, if I can. But then I want to do some further digging, and, you know, I want to be able to feel like I'm making an informed decision here. So we'll check in once I get there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there's somebody there, because this is the location that I've called several times. They don't have their voicemail set up. I read online that this place doesn't allow children, and I know some people would be really upset about that. I don't dislike children, but I'm okay with this place not allowing children. I'm actually very okay with that. Kind of hoping that it's just a, you know, slightly older community maybe, and maybe a little quieter. This place has park-wide Wi-Fi. I have to do some digging. I'm not sure if McAllen Mobile Park does, but we were also investigating Starlink, in case I needed some really reliable internet. So doing a lot of research, doing a lot of internet homework, and getting the house ready to be put on the market. So I just drove through Orange Grove RV Park. The pros are that it's really close to work, so I could still come let Bella out, and just, I like to do that. 1, because I think she really appreciates it, and 2, I do it a little bit selfishly, also totally admitting it, because if I get her outside and get her, you know, moving around midday, get her a little walk or something while I'm on my lunch hour, then she's a whole lot calmer in the evening when I get home. The days that I have, you know, stuff on my calendar and I'm not able to do that, or my Brownsville days and I'm not able to do that, you can tell a difference in her, you know, her behavior and her hyperness. And she's a husky, and she's still rather young. She's only 4, but she's a lot calmer than what she used to be, for sure. But I want to be intentional about getting her still what she needs to. So it's close enough to that, but I wasn't quite as happy with the number of RV slots in there. It was more residential, and there were some people out doing, you know, yard work and housework and things like that, which is totally cool. You know, but I wasn't quite as happy with the amount of RV spaces. So I have some things to consider.